the gun. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Danny Trevathan
nigga, that shit sounds scary, nigga.
As the Giants will hurry to the line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be...
Hold on for a second, man. Hey, hold on, man.
Yeah, that was almost a careless mistake there.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Nearly an interception.
That be trying to plead. Hold on, man. Hey, hold on. Let's come to some type of agreement real quick.
You're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Over the middle to Beckham.
No, some of the position is great, though.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's it, Rich.
90 seconds to go in the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Manning to throw. And it's caught. Beckham. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Manning. And a hit.
Oh, he dropped that?
It's incomplete. These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Manning. And that is
I gambled that one because I figured
Amos, the safety,
he was going to get there.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw, Manning.
I'll fuck that up.
Go deep for the end zone.
I didn't think he was going to go that far in.
It was the veteran
out.
Mukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away.
No!
Intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return just out across
Looks like
the
we might be going overtime again.
16-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in
Penetrated.
Penetrated.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give
Oh, what's it wrong with it? Sorry. Hold on, that's it now.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he loses the football.
Oh, I got it back.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to call up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it? This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They'll get a chance to put this thing away.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they get the timeout with 1 second remaining on the clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. The clock showing just...
Oh, they made me miss.
For the win. And he missed it. It's no good.
Yo!
Teaching moment here. Overtime rules.
And they took off.
This goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
He was supposed to block. Can you block, please?
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing is Manning. And he couldn't handle
Come on, seriously?
Incomplete. The
I'm not
temptation to go
shit.
for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they've converted their first 2 4th-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free.
And he is in for the score.
Go ahead, Vinny.
And it's absolute stunned silence here as they
really wop. Really wop. Yeah. You struggle. Yeah. Oh, that's up to Watt.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he got 330.
You really just wanted 400 is what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.
You know, Walk, you got him. I'm like, wait a minute. You worried.
But for Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Oh.